To do the picks and bans.
Yes, sir.
Actually, I always need to refresh my memory on who actually does the. Yeah, we do coin flip, right? Let me just check that picture. I always scroll up in our DMs, Doves. It's not the most optimal method, but oh yeah, I got it now. Okay, so
DMs.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so let's have Trevor. Do you want to call heads or tails?
I'll take tails.
Okay, so it is tails, which means that you get a choice of whether to be team 1 or team 2. And then you can probably remember, but just for the for everyone else, team 1 bans first, team 2 picks first, team 1 chooses the order, and team 2 picks the map order. And obviously this is going to be full NYC, so there's not going to be any server shenanigans for this one. What team do you want to be?
True.
Did you say? Oh, I thought you said 2. You said true, right?
So I get choice?
Yeah, you get the choice. Since you won the flip.
Which team picks first?
So team 2 picks first, team 1 bans first, team 1 gets order, and team gets side order, and team 2 gets map order.
We'll ban first.
Okay, which means that you're team 1. Okay, so let's start with the bans then. What would you like to ban first?
I'll ban Dagobah.
Dagobah. Okay, Kratos, your ban.
Talia.
Okay, Italia. Let's take that out as well.
I'll ban Balmora.
Balmora. And then Kratos, your final ban.
Jabba's.
Jabba's. Okay, and your first pick, or your only pick, Kratos.
Be right back. 1 second.
Yeah.
Guess we just banned their 2 picks, eh?
There you go.
What do they ban? They banned Italia and Jabba's.
Yeah, they banned Italia and Jabba's. That is correct. Oops. Where is Shamo? I'm going to DM him.
No,
oh, he's here. Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Welcome.
Bonsoir.
Let me just, drag.
Alright, we pick Renvar, Conquest, GCW.
We'll take Mos Eisley, CTF, GCW.
Okay.
Could you repeat that? Renvar,
GCW.
Conquest. Is that Necro or Citadel?
Citadel.
And then Doves?
Mos Eisley, CTF, GCW.
Awesome. Okay, and then finally, let me just remind myself. So team 1, which was you, Doves, what order? Brown or white first?
Let me think. I want to take... We'll take brown first.
Brown first, which means that you'll be white first, Kratos, and then Kratos, Moss or Renvar first?
Let me ask. I'll stay in the chat this time, though.
Nah, get out of here. You're setting up NYC2, right?
Yeah, it's going to be NYC2.
We'll do Renvar first.
So we'll have Renvar, and then we'll have Moss, GCW. And then NA, you guys are going to be brown first, and KBTC, I'm going to say nil for the crown all the time, I think. You guys are going to be white first, okay? Right, I'll DM go you guys to the server details when it's set up, and then we'll try and get in as soon as we can.
Good luck.
Yeah, good best of luck, guys. Sure, it's going to be a great match.
You're setting up NYC1.
I can set it whichever you...
NYC2's got the player list. It'll be easier for you.
So I set up NYC. Oh yeah, I was doing NYC1. You're right. I need to undo that one now. Just put that to this. It's just those two things. Yeah, so let's do NYC2. Hoping there's no one in it. I'm going to stop it. I'm going to do a classic.
All right.
Yeah, see you in a bit. So, Shamal, welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm just setting up the server right now.
Is the full game on NYC? I didn't follow up.
Yeah, so it's going to be for NYC. I think Runaway's the only European player.
EU player, okay. So basically this time only the caster will be lagging.
Yeah, exactly.
And Runaway.
Exactly. Right, set this up. So we've got RVC, so we've got a bit of Conquest as well. Now I cannot remember about whether I need to set up a certain one, CW or GCW. There's been some issues recently. Let me just ask those quickly. Yeah, but I think Conquest is what NA picked last time, so now they're going for CTF pick. I think they kind of rude picking the Conquest last time against WJC. So I can actually do that. It's good. Then we got Moss. Okay, that looks good to me. I'm just going to DM people and then we get people in. We can start the game. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's load into the game and then we can make a start. So this is actually going to be KBTC's first game. How are you feeling the game's going to go today?
That's a really good question. Because I feel like KBTC has Kevin, which is a really strong player, and Noobs Ascended looks like more homogeneous team. So I don't know. It depends on how much Kevin can pop off and carry, I think.
I mean, obviously, when you've got a player as strong as Kevin, you're obviously going to be looking to him to make some plays for sure. I do wonder about Conquest with having the one strong player. Does it play to Kevin's strengths? I mean, obviously, he's going to be very good on any mode. But if you look at the rest of the team, I mean, Kratos, I know him from PS2 days. He played a lot of Conquest.
Yeah, that's true.
And Aditya, he's also a strong Conquest player. I know they play a lot on BCL. And we've also got Sparks. I'm not sure the exact lineups for today, so we'll find out. It'll be a surprise for everybody once we get in. But at the same token, I mean, they're up against another NA team. So, I mean, NA themselves are going to be just as well practiced on the Conquest. So I guess we'll have to wait and see how it actually plays out.
Yeah, usually when you have a player as strong as Kevin in your team, it's basically about him taking a lot of pressure and being able to capitalize on this, getting the frags and move on. But if one or two players from KBTC can pop off, it will be a really real struggle for Noobs Ascended.
Okay, we are loading in. So I'm going to... Yeah, true. As Stud says in the chat, Conquest is a strong pick for the fantasy. Right. Is this going to work? Is it going to find my game?
Fantasy is what matters.
It will. Yes, it found it. Cool. Right, so I'm going to be swapping people via web admin. So what we'll do is once we're in, if you could just keep track of what... Yeah, I know about the overlay. I know. It's not... I've been really busy today. I haven't been able to ask about it. I've been busy the last few days. So this is the the very hype Yoda overlay, okay? Production quality today is not going to be quite as good as it usually is, but I'm sure you guys can live with that. Okay, and we're in. So if you can just sort of call out who to swap, and I'll swap them through web admin. And it should be, let me see, it should be NA Brown. Wrong min player. Oh, that is true, actually. Yeah, it is low. So Sparks came in this year.
Yeah, Cayman needs swapping too.
Sparks came in this year. Anyone else? There must be one more.
And yes, Sparks, Cayman.
Ah, true. No, we're gonna have to restart. Might be. This one is. Yeah, true. We can restart again.
Just do random teams and let's go.
Oh, it is so stressful getting these settings right, especially when it's not a normal server. Yeah, that's annoying. Actually, to be honest, well, he's in now. Is he going to make it? He should be on the right team, right?
Our clone just connected. He's brown, so it's alright.
Maybe we're going to restart anyway.
Yeah, I think we have it right.
Yeah, I think we should probably just restart anyway, just so that we can get the min players right. Okay, there we go. Needs to be that. For some reason I put it on 8. I don't know why. I guess it's because muscle memory, because of scrims.
Force of habit.
Yeah, force of habit, exactly. So we're off to a good start. And I may actually be able to, if I can do this quickly. Yeah, sorry folks, this is not creative viewing at the moment. I'm just quickly gonna, yeah, thanks Kevin. I'm just gonna quickly get that in. And then we can get rid of my terrible overlay. Haha, there we go. Production level massively increased. Okay, right, let's see if we got server up. And then we'll do the swapping again. Yeah, server is up. Whew. Let's go. Okay, hopefully this time it's going to start on time. And I haven't messed up setting in. Why did I type in the waiting phase? I'm such an idiot. I'm so tired today. Right, Noobs Ascended, Never Before the Crown. Let's go again. So we can see actually we've got I guess what you consider the two strong teams, which is good. I think that's going to be pretty hype. Conquest I think suits both. I think the Moss pick is interesting. I mean, obviously NA feel really confident on that, but honestly, I mean, Runaway is an absolute beast in that mode. I wonder if they, well, I'm guessing they did pick GCW just because of the sort of storyline that Aditya perhaps doesn't play as much GCW spec, so it'll be interesting to see if he pulls that out. Okay, we're going. So once he gets to 75, you can just tell me who to swap. Oh no, for a second I was like, wait a second. Okay, so we got Sparks.
Almost everyone needs.
Kratos. Runaway.
Clone.
Cayman.
Yeah.
Clone. Doves, did you say?
Doves. Yeah.
Anybody else?
Checking the player list right now.
Well, no one's asking, so I think it's okay.
Yeah, it should be.
Oof, nice. Okay. Now, obviously, it's not a map that. Oh, how did he get up there? Have you? Who is that? How did Kevin? Oh, okay, that makes sense. That just shows my lack of knowledge. But as I was about to say, I'm not a big player of RVC, to be honest. I know that Obi's a massive fan.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. I don't know all the numbers. I know 6 is the middle. Maybe I'll just get that up from the side.
6 is the middle one. I think 5 is the one inside the below stairs. I think it's 4, the one that nobody wants.
The one that no one wants, yeah. I mean, it'd be interesting to see what NA actually do. Are they going to do the standard? Okay, so sending 3 to mid, which is normal.
3 to the same place.
1 sniper though, he should get in before the crown do. Kratos is going to the tombs. That's pretty standard. Okay, and
NA should have middle of the map.
Yeah, and Sparks is in 2, is it?
And Cayman lost 2v1.
He's got a pretty early 1v1 against us. Dodges the debt. Oh, there's a lot of rolling on here, and Does gets the 1 shot. I always feel like the more you roll, the like, oh, there's a nice debt onto clone from Kratos.
Kevin is fighting for mid. He's fighting against Ice.
Got 2 people in front of him.
Yeah.
And he's just choosing to retreat. He's healing up, turning around. I think Conquest first is always pretty rough as well. I know myself. Oh, nice 1 shot on runaway from Ice there. Nice, goes down to Aditya. So we've got Cayman sort of chilling in mid. Looks like Neil before the crown are on the back foot here at the moment. So they've got the sort of outside bases while NA have locked down mid. Okay, Runaway's heading back towards 6. And Doves is again fighting around that base 2 area. Seems to be doing a good job at defending it. I always find it hard to tell what the ideal strat is here. Obviously, I mean, mid control is good, but if you're losing all the other bases around, that can always turn around to hit you in the face, really. Before the crowd managed to get into the middle. Oh, Ace goes down for long here. Cayman's the only one.
Right. Kevin goes down for long too.
Cayman with an important kill there. Actually, no, Cayman's got help. But Neil before the crown keep on coming in. It's still 2 versus 1 should... Oh, 3 versus 1 should Kratos actually want to get involved in this. No, he's actually going down towards...
NA is playing it really carefully. They're keeping mid control and not pushing really hard. They really want to keep it control.
Ace. Yeah, Kratos, he's actually taken the base down there, which is kind of a... I mean, if it's your only option, I guess you go for it, right? But also be a bit of a waste of pressure. But yeah, you're right. NA have got mid actually locked down pretty well here. Kevin fighting at 0, managed to win that fight. Quite a few kills in the kill feed from Neil for the crown with Ice just getting 1 against Aditya there. Does is still here on 2.
Aditya will have a long.
Yeah, and Ice should be able to take that CP uncontested. Zemo, if you mean the Nagato fix, I can use it. I just don't have time to look into it yet. But I am hoping that certainly next game that we play, next match we play, if it's got Conquest, I'll definitely be able to try it. And they've got a few people spawning it too here, which which tells me that KBTC must be locking down most of the CPs here. And they're trying to work their way outwards.
Oh, that was clean that.
Okay, and then before the crown got 2 people defending. Okay, and they both go down in quick succession there. So NA actually managed to retake mid. Oh no, people spawning. This is going to be really crucial, this fight here. Clone taking Kratos down, Runaway getting a trade kill. Runaway's still in there. Okay, he's got 2 people fighting Cayman, so it looks like Nib before the crown are going to retake control of mid. That was almost a really important whiteout in mid there. But NA still stuck on just the few CPs, it looks like. Well, they've got all 4 people coming in towards mid here.
Yeah.
We've got a trade of kills. Runaway still in mid, sort of holding that area. He goes down to 2, and NA, they've got another chance of this. I think we'll get another situation where Kneel Before the Crown are going to spawn in. Here they go. Can NA win this round? Oh, and yes, they do. They actually take the 2 down that spawn in. Really important take there from NA in the middle. And then Dove's going back towards 2. He gets the kill.
The one shot.
And he's going to be taking that CP. Sparks is heading in. Ooh, that debt looked like it should have killed Sparks to me.
Critical should get long. So NA is back in force right now.
Yeah, it certainly seems like NA are having Dove sort of control too, and then he takes Sparks down. Cam's got 2 build coming in towards mid here though.
Yeah. He's got some support though.
Yeah, really hard to call as someone who doesn't play Conquest so much who is actually winning this map. Because I mean, Kneel Before the Crown had mid for a while, and then NA just managed to sort of turn it around. I mean, NA, it's all NA at the moment, that's for sure.
Doves is trying to get some CPUs playing with the sniper. Should be able to take this one uncontested.
That's 3 kills in a row there from NA without reply. Cayman going back to get some more health packs, and Sparks is taking the is it called the tower?
I think long.
Yeah, Runaway's
got a lot of pressure right now.
Looks like Kneel Before the Crown have only got a few bases really, and they're not the bases you really want to be getting. And Clone gets an important kill. He's going to take that base as well without anyone able to spawn. Yeah, Kneel Before the Crown have basically just got tombs, and they've got the start base, which is 4, I think. So NA must be ahead on tickets by now. It is still all NA in the kill feed as well. I mean, honestly, NA, apart from a slight blip, have done a really good job at controlling this map, which, considering it's Kneel Before the Crown's pick, you'd have hoped that they would have been able to hold that position they had, that good position they had about 2-3 minutes ago. A bit longer.
He's on the 1v2, 1CP5. Managed to get eyes, but he's now facing Doves.
Yeah. Oh, what a death from Runaway. That's a nice death. He's got another person, another challenger coming in to fight him. Another great... Oh, I thought he managed to kill Clone. He managed to just like jump away from it. Clone's coming in, and I think there's someone else that's going to chim down. Yeah, Runaway's in a 2v1 here in Tombs. Oh, and he goes down to the death. And look, he had 3 people coming in there. Who else have we got up? I think that is it. No one else from Kneel Before the Crown is actually spawned in, which means we should be looking at the victory screen fairly soon.
I mean, some CPs are still white, but and he's just going to cut them.
Yeah. I think overall, really strong performance from NA, which, considering it is the pick of Kneel Before the Crown, it's not how you'd want your first map to be going. And there we see the timer coming up. Really interested to see what the tickets and the scores are for this map. I daren't do any command to like end it early or anything. I just know I'm going to fuck it up. Okay, here we go. Let's have a look. Oh, Cayman. Okay, Cayman absolutely dominated that mid-area, going 12-2. That is a phenomenal performance.
What a performance.
But you can see NA absolutely out-fragging on all accounts, and they were 150 tickets ahead. So I guess that one moment that Kneel Before the Crown had mid was just a temporary transfer of control, and then NA just managed to completely dominate. Other than that, absolutely unreal score from Cayman. Then, I mean, some really good performances across the board as well. And so that means that they're 1 up, and it also means that they're going into their own map pick. So they should have confidence running high. Okay, so let's get down to... I feel like it's like a mini game, getting all these swaps in before the timer runs out. Okay, so we've got Aditya and we've got Clone. Is that it? Is that everyone? Oh no,
Aditya.
Kratos.
No. Aditya, run away.
Anyone else?
Ice. No, Ice has been swapped. Cayman needs a swap too. Okay.
Cayman. Yeah.
I think we're good.
Swap back. Okay, so he didn't need a swap. Yeah, sometimes if they don't select, it'll come up with the wrong one. Okay, looks like we're good. So Never Before the Crown, I mean, pretty rough first map, and it was their pick, but they have got white on this side as well. Really curious to see, once they get darkies, who's actually going to be playing the darkies. I mean, Kevin, I think, would be a surefire choice to play darkie. And then also, how are NA going to play this? I know they've got some people who will play Wookiee on their team as well. Maybe they're just looking to... Well, I mean, it is their pick, so maybe they're looking to try and get something done on this side, on Brown's side as well, and then going 2-up would be a really strong start.
I mean, NA should be pretty confident right now, and they're going to push hard to get the caps before the Darkie comes out. So we should expect some big action for NA in the first minutes of the map.
Okay, I think Clone is going...
Clone is actually going behind Irene.
Yeah, could be a good shout. I mean, Near Before the Crown, pushing out.
North.
Looks like Near Before the Crown got mostly, yeah, 2 snipers, 2 NGs. Has anyone actually seen Clone here? He's behind. Yeah, he has been spotted.
I think he's been spotted, yeah.
He's just going to play some musical chairs. Trying to get a little sniper kill as well. Kind of in a rough position here. But still pulling pressure to the back. Got 2 people in front of him. We've also got 2 kills. Yeah, so NA are now pushing in. But Ditch's got a decent position. And they're getting a pull. Doves is just running it into first. The spawn is now. Can he pull it to 4 corners? He's got an NG behind him. He's still running.
Yeah, he's going to corners.
He's got teammates around him though, so still a very rough position for Never Before the Crown. And NA just getting 3 kills in a row, 4 kills in a row. Clone going massive with a 3k, and then there's almost certainly a squad. It is a squad for NA.
We already got the first cap.
Which I think is the worst possible start for Never Before the Crown. However, good news is that they did pick Conquest, which means they don't have to worry about the flag score. They just need to focus on delaying till darkies and then starting to turn this map around. I mean, Doves on Wookiee is going to be very annoying this early on for sure. Kevin pushing out to 4 corners. And they've got a decent position here, decent coverage. 3 people at corners, 1 between, or 1 at Octo. Clone gets taken down by Aditya.
And Doves is pushing third with his Wookiee.
Urbans, you've got to believe. I believe they'll get to the Darkie. Runaway's managing to survive here at corners. He's got multiple people around him. Not quite sure how he's managed to survive here. Oh, and he unlucky goes down to a death. Doves is pushing forward with that early Wookiee as well. And Never Before the Crown at the moment, I just find it really hard to... nice kill from Sparks there. Really hard to survive really at the moment. And they just sort of slowly pushing forward, killing their way towards the base. Okay, Never Before the Crown getting a few counter kills there. Kratos, Aditya, and Runaway. That should build confidence. Could you just have a look at kills maybe? Just see if anyone is approaching Dark Trooper on their team. Dove's getting 2 kills. Healing up in first. NA still managing to get kills. It's all one way at the moment. Sparks the only one defending at the end. He goes down. NA, they got 3 people around. This is going to be a very big pull. I mean, Never Before the Crown not even able to get out to contest. Oh, Aditya actually did take down the flag guy. But Ice is running away. This is going to be pretty hard to stop here. He's just running it towards his spawn to guarantee the recharge. I mean, NA, look at the kill feed. NA are just absolutely mopping up here.
Nobody's getting close to Dark here right now.
And it's going to be 2-0 in the map, which puts NA in a very, very strong position. I mean, there's still 10 minutes 30. Nil before the crown. They need someone. They need someone to get onto the Dark Trooper, preferably Kevin. Preferably run away. Because at the moment, it is just all one way. And they need some sort of pressure outlet so they can retake some sort of pressure in this map. Otherwise, they're going to have it all to do. Cayman just getting 2 kills. Okay, Kratos does take down Doves in 3rd. NA, I've got Ice now on the Wookiee. I mean, 2 Wookiees without any Dark Trooper up is pretty rough.
Yeah, I mean, unless you can get these consistent headshots on them, you're pretty fucked.
And again, NA just sort of slowly pushing their way forward. They've got Doves and Ice in 1st now. And we've got a pull. Cayman just running away into 2nd. He's going to reach 4 corners without going down. Again, it's going to be very difficult to stop this. I mean, he does go down. Let's see if Nil Before the Crown can sort of hustle and stop the retouch. Ice just running through. And Doves takes down Runaway. Which honestly, unless Sparks can do something from North, I don't know if anyone sees him there. I think they do see him. He's got to hit. Oh, lucky he doesn't get.
He traded, but it's late.
Yeah. Which means
it's already a 3-0.
It is a 3-0. So not only does that mean that Noobs Ascended go 2-0 up overall. Dove's having an excellent map there, 12-3. So it looks like Kratos and Aditya just making it onto Dark Trooper, but too little, too late. I don't think they even managed to have 1 life there. Ace having a good map. To be honest, all of NA having a good map, and Nil Before the Crown, they've got it all to do. They've left themselves all to do here. So looking pretty rough so far. And it also means that NA guarantee at least a draw. And I'm sure they'd back themselves to go 1 further. Okay, that is not 12. There we go, 2-0. Okay. Very difficult. I mean, we did see a phenomenal turnaround from your team. So, I mean, Shamo, if you're in this position and you're 2-0 down, I mean, what would be your advice to try and turn things around?
It would be just forget the previous maps and try to keep on with your game. Make sure the comms are alright, because I believe the reason why we fell down so fast in the first map was our comms. And when we came back to our comms and trying not to tilt in the meanwhile, that's when we started bragging again and getting back some control.
Yeah, I mean, I
so
guess...
my advice here would be just, it might be pretty hard right now, but not to tilt and just play it like it was the first map.
Yeah.
Focusing on comms.
I mean, the thing they've got to remember is they are still, 2-0 down. I mean, they've lost both maps pretty hard. And if this was CTF, both CTF, they would be a long way behind. But because it is, got 1 conquest map, they just need to win these 2 maps. And although that looks difficult, it is definitely doable. And someone just needs to step up. Someone needs to be counted here, because NA played really well as a team so far. I guess the question is, I mean, as you were intimating just then, your team, you were saying it was more to do with the comms. I mean, are NA just overpowering Nil Before the Crown? I mean, it does look like that way at the moment. Is this just a comms issue? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, looking for someone on Nil Before the Crown to step up and be counted here.
I don't know, but the positioning from NA looked really more clean than the one from Nil Before the Crown.
Yeah.
So I think it has a lot to do with comms. Sadly, we can't hear what is being said.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I suppose as well, if you're NA, you've got 2 shots at it. You've also got a CTF, which you can play a bit more defensively. Cayman dies straight away. Okay, that's a good start for the Crown. That's, I mean, considering last time Cayman died only twice, that's halfway there already. Dove's coming in towards mid.
And
Nil Before the Crown.
Cayman gets for putting KJC in his name recently.
Yeah,
and now he's playing sniper, I think.
Kratos getting a kill into Clone. Ditchy is sort of fighting ice on the way to from 0 towards 5.
Getting Cayman.
Kratos getting another kill on Cayman. This is a good start from Live Before the Crown. They've got to use this to... and they get a nice kill onto Doves 2v1. They've got to try and transition this into... Oh, Kratos is just filling the kill feed at the moment. That guy is switched on at the moment. Ice gets down. Aditya looks like it was for long as well. Runaway's taken 1.
That's a really nice dead from Cayman.
It looks like NA already kind of pegged back to the side CPs. It seems like a kind of a flip of what we saw in the first map, which honestly is really good news for Noble for the Crown. Oh no, unlucky Kratos. That's, yeah, that's unlucky. Let's just say that's unlucky. Cayman's actually in mid. He goes down, unlucky there. He had 3 people in front of him, probably a bit hesitant. And yeah, it was a nice deck coming around the corner. Kratos pushing out from the middle. Heading towards...
a really nice death from Kevin.
3. Sparks does. So we've had a few deaths already this this map. I think everyone's got some pent-up tension or something. Kratos heading towards Tombs. The good thing about Tombs, guys, is that there's no way he can fall down.
NA is pushing back for mid with 3 people.
Yeah, and Never for the Crown got 2 people there.
2v2.
This is looking pretty rough. They take down Aditya, they take down Sparks, and that is good coordination. Runaway's only just now coming in. He's not going to do something big here, as he is 1 versus 3. And he does go down as well, and he goes down for long.
For long.
And that's a good example of the kind of coordination we've got from NA so far. Just teaming up on people. But still, Nibble for the Crown have had a good start. I'm not sure what basis they've got still. Kratos is still running around. Kratos is the only one up at the moment. Okay, so it looks like NA have completely regained control on this map. Kratos taking 0. Okay, but Nibble for the Crown do manage to spawn at the tower. Not the best spawns. They're just going to try and disperse. Runaway goes down straight away to Doves. Very difficult to push up those steps, to be fair, against an engineer. Okay, Ditchy managing to get up. Which way is he going to go? Looks like he's going to head towards mid. Doves is now on the tower taking that. Clone and Ice are heading towards the middle. Sparks is in a 1v1 against... I keep changing against Doves. Clone managed to take Ditchy down as well. Runaway takes Clone down.
On the stairs. Oh, and gets a beautiful shot.
So Runaway's actually in 6 now, and he's got 10 seconds to wipe this base before they can spawn. He's in a 1v1. Oh, that is a nice down to Ice as well. Runaway's just trying to secure control here. Managed to take the CPs in a 1v2. Oh, and he gets 1.
Nice shot.
Kevin honestly doing a lot of work here. He's joined as well. Got 2 people defending 6 now. Hard capping at the same time. Big brain plays.
Let's target NA in the stairs. He's gonna go to CP5 now.
NA though are just waiting for their team to join them in 6, and now they're just slowly pushing forward. They've got numbers advantage yet again, 3 versus 2. I feel like we've seen this a lot of times, and I think there's someone pushing. Oh no, actually, misread. And Kevin's now in a 1v2. He was in a 1v3, managed to take 1 down. 2 that's flying in. He's just dodging them left and right. He's still fighting against them, pushing out here. He does go. He finally goes down to Clone. Honestly, I mean, what can Runaway do when he's in a 1 versus 3? I mean, Nibble for the Crown, I think they need to try and read some of these plays NA are doing. They seem to be flooding mid whenever Nibble before the Crown managed to get it. Yeah, and also, as Obi says, the low ping is not helping. Oh, nice death from Doves there onto... Who was that onto? Wait, was it onto Kratos and he just died?
Oh, really nice death from Doves right now. Okay, Ice pushing into 0. Let's see if anyone spawns on him. Yeah, we've got some people spawning in. What can he do? He's got 3 people there. He just... he manages to trade, actually. I thought
He was, did he get 2 people there? But NA pushing up to 0. This looks like 0 might be the last base for Noob Before the Crown. It's going to be a really rough one to get out of this situation.
Sparks is about to escape.
Yeah,
I think he
Ditch
meet someone on the way to CP4.
is running to CP5. There's no one in front of him. So let's see if anyone spawns there. No, so he
He's managed
should be able to take
Sparks
that.
managed CP4, so he should be able to take it.
Running away yet again is fighting 2
Okay,
people in
TP
front
wanna
of him. Oh, that just detonated a bit too late. NA coordinating their fight against Runaway yet again. Not much Runaway can do there when NA are just coordinating against him as a pack almost. Ooh, what? How did I not kill Kratos? But Kratos takes advantage of that and takes Doves down with the jetpack there. Ice then takes Kratos down. He's going to push up. And NA are taking that base. Near Before the Crown do still have Sparks up at the moment, and Aditya. In fact, they've got Aditya going into mid. But he is now met by someone from NA. And Doves is happy to take the 1v1. Clone takes Sparks down on those steps and immediately joins Doves. Not that Doves needs Clone's help there. Did force Aditya to move though, with Clone rushing him. Okay, Runaways pushing out from Tombs. No one in front of it at the moment.
I mean, NA is really good at pushing together and forcing KBTC players out of position to get some easy kills.
Yeah, I mean, NA still filling up the feed. They've actually got a sniper. Who is sniping? Clone is sniping Runaway whilst he's taking CP3, I want to say. I don't actually know. NA still just lining up the kill feed. This is so difficult for Noob Before the Crown. NA playing honestly really well together. And Runaway yet again. Anytime he tries to make a stand, NA just bring numbers to him. He is joined by some people spawning him here though, and he's actually rushing. Just go down to Clone Sniper. Oh, Clone with the 2k.
Oh, and Clone gets the 2k.
Now they're rushing into the CP. They are going to get spawned on, I believe. Yep, we've got 3 people coming in.
And Aditya is facing Doves on CP0.
3v2. Clone's got that annoying spot. Nice debt from Runaway. They managed to clear their spawn. So they hold on for a bit longer. Ditcher going down for long there. Dove's pushing out towards mid. Oh, he's just chilling by the... Yeah, he's pushing out now. I mean, NA have complete control again. Kratos fighting Cayman at the tower. It's honestly not really a position you want to be in. With a sniper, he does take the kill, but then he goes down to Clone Sniper straight away after. Sparks manages to get into 2, and immediately you can just see the red names just swarming like piranhas coming towards him. Clone with his sniper.
Kevin is facing Doves from mid control. Ooh, that was a close death.
So apparently it's 165 to 60 tickets. This is looking really rough for Neil Before the Crown here. I think at this point you've got to start thinking about whiting out the bases. Although that, you know, sometimes that's just not an option if NA just manage to play the map well. NA will know that's what they're going to have to try and do. Ben with some harsh words in chat as well. Okay, Sparks. Why did I swap off Sparks just to see? Oh, he's actually still pushing. The full ground still pushing down towards Doves. Doves in a 1v2 here. He does have the high ground. Which, no, he doesn't have that. Okay, he's dead. I thought he was just about to fall off there. So Before the Crown's still clinging on. Does get this instant spawn. I mean, at this point, NA just looking completely confident. Tickets must be getting very low for Near Before the Crown. I think frag-wise, Near Before the Crown have had a better map. Just as I say that, Doves takes down Kratos. But honestly, it's just NA's coordination, and I'm guessing their comms, their strategy just seems to be completely superior at the moment on this map.
I mean, not only on this map, but since the beginning.
Well, yeah, just in the match in general. Clone taking the risky role, manages to win that one out. I mean, I know, well, I was going to say Noobs Ascended were in a 2v2 and they chose to try and split, but I guess that's their only option, right? With the tickets being this low, to try and just get to base and wipe them. Ooh, Clone, I thought he was completely done there, managed to get the one shot. Still alive, goes down to Sparks in the close range. And they're still pushing in. And at this point, they'll be confident that they've got the win locked in here. But before the crown, they've got a final flourish with some kills here. But honestly, just playing for pride. Got Ditcher, Runaway. So Runaway's looking to try and take this base. He does get spawned on though, so he's, oh nice, he takes down Doves straight away. Runaway is going to take that base. So tickets 150 to 40. It's very, very difficult to try and whitewash. They're going to have to get just a series of kills. Probably multiple kills in a row without dying to try and pull this one off.
Yeah, but it will be really hard considering how NA played well.
Yeah,
now
Clone just managing to win the 1v1.
Really hard to pop off.
Against Runaway
and
there.
Get this NG damage.
I guess it's kind of the curse of Nil Before the Crown in that they are a full NA team except for their best player, Runaway, which means that he'll be playing on NA servers. And I guess if you're playing against a full NA team, that is kind of going to be their kryptonite. That the whole match will be played on NA or NYC. It's a big nerf to their best player.
Indeed.
Sparks gets a nice kill into Ice. Yeah. Cayman just locking down Tombs there with a nice det. Pushing out towards 0. Got some fights around the map. Clone managed to det Runaway. I mean, Runaway was again being converged on by 3 people, so there was not a lot he could do there. And they honestly just playing a really, really clean map here. They've not looked to push too hard. They've just controlled, been constantly ahead the whole time. I mean, looks like it's going to be a 15-minute conquest game as well. But at no point did they ever look like they were going to lose this one. And I think that's the key thing as well. Like, there were times when Nil Before the Crown, they started really well on this map, but NA didn't panic. They just kept their cool, played to their strengths, and they've managed to control the map a lot. Oh, another insane det from Doves. That's twice now he's managed to do that. Throwing it straight up into the air. Runaway pushing into the middle. It's going to be his final fight of the game.
Because this game looked a lot less one-sided than the 2 previous one.
Yeah. And that is going to be GG for Noobs Ascended. Okay, so you can see actually, yeah, the frags, I mean, Nil Before the Crown fragging a lot better. Kevin managing top fragging their team, but Ice with an insane 16 and 8 top fragging and with a 2 KDR and the most points, getting a lot of work done in there. So yeah, still tells the tale of the map. Closer, but still not close enough. Then we are on to the final game. So if you just call out swaps based on who's asking for it. See Aditya.
Aditya, Kratos, Cayman, Runaway, Doves, Clone. Almost everyone, actually.
Did you just read out everyone's name there? I think Sparks and Ice maybe with anyone that didn't swap.
I'm lagging really hard right now. really funny to see.
Sparks needs a swap. Edition needs a swap. Okay, well, I mean, it's final map. NA will be looking to close out the match in style. Nib Before the Crown will be looking to try and show what they're actually made of on this map. It is going to be difficult, given that they are on brown side moss. And NA, honestly, if I was to back a team to just sort of turtle until they get specs, the way that they played out the previous three, I think NA are the team to do that. But Nib Before the Crown, they've just got to view this as, you know, the result's over. There's no pressure now. They just want to try and use this as a bit of practice for their next game. I think they try and make sure that NA leave them with something to think about going into their next game as well. Yeah, I don't think you can pin it on one person. No, I mean, Nib Before the Crown, they'll know themselves where they went wrong, and I think in these sort of matches, I mean, looking at the stats, you can't say it was just down to one person, really, in my opinion. I think it's just a team effort. NA have played really well as a team. They've had some stellar performances. Oh, run away with two quick kills, two down for long.
Okay.
But at the same moment, who's actually picked the flag?
It's K-Man. He's going to go into jump
Kevin's
way.
got, jump way. Just as Kevin had two down for long, Kevin manages to pick and pull pressure back.
Again, Kevin now. Again.
Three people convergent here. Nice depth from Cayman there. Goes down to Kratos in the end. Kratos fighting at towers. And they've got a few. Oh, nice kill from Kratos. There's still one more in third though. Kratos goes down to Doves.
Run away. He's really fragging hard right now.
I mean, NA
He
seem
still
really,
has to die.
NA seem really good at playing together. Oh, Runaway is just beasting at the moment.
He's just popping up. I think he hasn't died since 2 minutes.
That's ice down for long as well. Okay, Runaway's got one person as right, one person in front of, two people in front of him. Oh, Runaway just takes down Cayman.
Nice headshot.
He does go down to Doves. I wonder how much life he had there in the end, but... Okay, they do get a touch, but they go down straight away.
I think Kratos is going to try to stay just alive.
Yeah, he's going to go 1v1 against Ice here, but he gets taken down. That's actually 1v1. Doves just rolls straight in and takes him down. Meanwhile, NA, they got two in third, one coming from second. Just surrounding the other team where they can. Get the easy kill. Ditya was putting some pressure down in the back, but he goes down to Cayman. Looks like NA have managed to stifle the early tide that Nib Before the Crown managed to ride there, pushing forward, getting the touch. I think all eyes at the moment are on Runaway when it comes to Nib Before the Crown. Can he build on his early confidence? NA getting 3 kills there. I can only see 2 in the battle. One's between Kratos. He's fighting. Again, they got two people fighting him. I think this is honestly, if there's one story of this match, it is that NA just outnumbering Nib Before the Crown pretty much on every map, playing together so well. Nib Before the Crown getting a good defense here.
But then he's managing to get so much pressure right now, even without the darkies. It's gonna be really rough as soon as they get them. Yeah, Dobbs is 1 kill away from darky, I think.
I mean, I know a few people are talking about FPS rate. I mean, my in-game one is 144. You can see it. Oh, you guys can't actually see it. I can see it, 144. And the stream is 60 FPS, so seems fine to me. So it's probably internet, if anything, upload or download. Spark's just pushing through first here. And we've got Doves on the Darkie.
Kratos gonna get the touch.
They get two. They get the 2 in seconds. And he is just running. He's got 1 in first and 1 in third. Kevin is behind him. He takes down the 1 in third. 1v1 here, and Clone getting the kill onto Runaway, which manages to stifle the attack, but Noobs for the Crown getting a good pull there. I'm just need to see more of that.
The Darkie is coming on the arena. I think he's gonna try to flank.
Guessing that's Doves,
they
right?
didn't see him coming, so...
I mean, Clone takes down one of the ones in the front. Kevin is still defending at the back. Yeah, I think as
Darkies now from NA.
I think we're getting to that point now where NA are going to start unlocking more and more Darkies. Be interesting to see whether they run 3 and 1, 3 Darkies, 1 sniper, whether they run 4 Darkies. Don't think we've seen that so far. But really good defense from near before the crown here. Kevin is just beasting at the back, deterring Kratos, contributing 2. Not sure where Doves is at the moment. I'm following Kevin at the moment. I think we saw Doves in the back of their front spawn there.
And we now got 3 Darkies.
Yeah, Kevin goes down to Cayman. Doves is actually sitting in the back, just waiting to pick people off. He misses his first shot, hits the second one. He's going to pick, he's just running. He's got, oh, unlucky, he's got a Wookiee spawn right in front of him. And he does go down for long there. Is Ice looking? He's going to fly in. So we have got Runaway on the Wookiee as well. I think that's going to be really strong for Nil Before the Crown. And Kratos is on the Wookiee as well. Ice bravely just drops behind Runaway with the Darkie. He just manages to escape there.
Yeah.
I think Nil Before the Crown will be fine at the moment, just sort of sitting in the back. NA don't seem to have the numbers pushing in. Although, as I say that, we've got a few kills. Runaway gets 2 quick kills there onto Doves and Ice. Really well played from him.
There's still one guy pushing normal.
Yeah,
Clone was pushing.
Clone is. Runaway chooses, he heals just at that moment. But I keep swapping too much. But Clone does go down. You can see lots of red names at the moment towards the KBTC front spawn. They're sort of nervously pushing third, not sure whether to push out too much. Adichie with a nice kill onto Doves, he gets long. Does go down himself for long. Kevin is taking a few people out as well, or 1 person out as well. And honestly, this has been a bit of a lull. So, Kevin is pushing out to third. He's got 2 people in front of him.
Oh, the Annie got tanked.
But, I mean, it's important that, Runaway does manage to push them back, because that is just going to stop them from attacking for at least for a little bit. He's going to make spawn as well. Question is, when are NA going to press the go button? They're playing it very carefully so far, which I guess is the trademark of how they played the Conquest maps, at least. Got 3 Darkies. Got 4 Darkies. Sparks with the 3k in defense, though. Just popping them off from the roof at the side. I mean, we're 6 minutes in, and I can only remember 1 touch from... No, 2 touches.
Oh, and Spark is another beautiful shot.
That is a great shot as he came in. Just runs straight into a Dark Shooter straight after. I don't know if he thought he was a sniper, but... unlucky on that one. But I can only really remember 2 touches from NA in this map, so Nil Before the Crown playing a lot better here. in defense. 2 Wookiees conversion on Clone. He is just getting out there. He goes down to Ditya though. Ditya pops off Cayman. And Cayman goes down for long as well. And Aditya is just he is just killing people, waiting for them to fly a runaway and just take them out. And look, he goes down to ice there. But this is so much better from Nil Before the Crown here. They've got so much pressure. Okay, they both go down into first, but you know, this is precious moments that NA aren't attacking, and they even get a touch. Sparks gonna have to go big. Oh, okay. So there's another. Oh, Sparks! Oh, he gets the 3K. Oh, he's gonna get. They're only gonna be spawning in now. I don't know who is on the flag from NA, but Sparks is very far.
Clone's on the flag. He's on a jump way facing Kevin.
I mean, Sparks has just got to. He's got 2 people coming in. Just run, Sparks, run! And he manages to get the score. What a play from Sparks there. 3K and then just running it. And the Clone goes down to run away as well. Let me just switch to. So Ice is on the flag. He's a Darkie. We've got Kevin and Wookie bearing down on him. Ice in a really difficult position here. And he goes down. Cayman coming in. We've got two Darkies flying in. Not sure about the flying straight in the middle of everyone, but he does get. Clone does get run away. He goes down. Oh, Cayman gets 2 kills there, and they do get the touch.
He's gonna go for the jump.
Sparks is just sitting in between here. He's gonna get a kill. He misses a shot. Oh, he gets him.
He might not get it.
That might be too down
really
for
rough
long.
to defend.
Dark Troopers are not quite in the right position to touch that. They're coming from towers, and Kevin is just going to stand there with Wookie. Nil for the Crown as their team and just sort of swap, and it gets reset. Oh,
nice defense.
Yeah, really, really strong defense from Sparks. He's having a crazy map here.
Definitely, yes. His sniper is really scary for these Darkies.
Yeah, and I feel like Runaway as well. I mean, Aditya's had his moments as well on this map. And all round KBTC. I'm just going to say Nil for the Crown every time. Doing a lot better. Okay, they're going to make spawn here in defense.
Dubs is going to go for the spawn kill.
Yeah, Clone is between with the Dark Trooper. Managed to take down Runaway. Must have been low there to get the pistol kill. Dubs goes down to Sparks. Sparks in defense is just killing it at the moment. Aditya takes Ice down as well. Absolutely incredible moments from Sparks here. I mean, we've got 2 minutes 15. And NA have only managed to get the flag to jump away so far. Okay, Runaway going down there between 2nd and 3rd. 2 Dark Troopers coming in. Does take down Kratos. But I'm guessing Sparks is somewhere defending. And he goes, yeah, there he is. And he takes down Doves just as he touches the flag. Sparks very happy to just... oh no, Sparks is down. Nice shot from Runaway as Cayman came around the corner there. So when Sparks is down, Runaway is there. Gets the 2K in defense. 1 minute 30 on the timer. And honestly, Nil for the Crown look good to take this one.
Yeah, Runaway and Sparks are having a really strong map. Aditya is also playing very well right now.
I think they must be ruining the Conquest pick. Given how things went, obviously, in hindsight. And also, if they'd managed to play like this on the first Moss, things could have been so different. And they're taking the flag again. Ice just landing onto Sparks there to stop the pull. But again, all that's doing is it's stopping NA from getting anywhere near their flag. And it's going to take, well, is it even doable? 40 seconds left. The time it would take to get to the flag and pull it, I don't think it's doable. I think it is over. Nib for the Crown just playing very strong in defense on Brown's side. Brownside Moss.
Yeah, no, they just keep fragging for the end of the map.
Just getting a shot onto Kratos. Just taken down actually when he lands. Okay, and each team getting a pull. No chance of anyone scoring. Sparks is still there, ready to kill Dubs if he does peek. And much better map there. Runaway having an insane map, 29-11. Sparks actually still fragging out pretty well, but with some really key moments. Honorable mention to Dubs as well, 25-19. Cayman also having a strong game. Not quite as strong from Ice and Clone. But still, I mean, Nil Before the Crown playing much better on that final game to take it to 3-1.
And he played more individually with the Darkies than they played on the first map. On the first map, they played more as a team. Like, it feels like the Darkies played more alone.
Yeah.
That may have been the difference for this map.
Can NA do take it 3-1? Strong performance overall. But we are going to get some people in here to do some interviews. So it looks like we're having Kratos come in. Not sure who will be coming in from NA. Destra he wants to come in. Let's pull Ice and Kratos in. Okay. First of all, congratulations, Ice. 3-1 victory, and commiserations, Kratos. Honestly, how does it feel coming out of that one with a victory, Ice, after your first game, the draw?
It feels good. I mean, we knew that we were a decent enough team to get victories. I think we're pretty good. It was tough going in. I mean, it's Kevin, Kratos, Sparks, Adelia. But we got, I feel like we're just a better NA team, and that's what settled that. If we had to play on London, Kevin would have probably shreked us.
Yeah, I mean, dominant performance overall. Honestly, I think the way the games went, I think picks and bans were really interesting. I mean, Kratos, you guys picked RVC. Didn't quite go the way you guys were planning. I mean, what was your thinking there behind that one?
Well, we thought that Kevin could take on Doves, and then Sparks could take on Clone. And then we knew their specs were really good, so we wanted to do a Conquest map in general, because we thought we had the better Conquest team.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Cayman went really hard on the first Renvar, and then Iceman played really well on the second Renvar for them.
Yeah.
So they just had two really strong performances, and just solid play from the rest of their team as well. So it was unfortunate.
I mean, yeah, Cayman with it. Oh, go on, yeah.
Yeah, we weren't able to really get control, except for the start of the second Renvar, I think. But then we kind of lost it immediately.
Yeah, I mean, on the first Renvar, I think you guys managed to get mid at one point, but it was all one-way traffic from NA. They managed to get the first few early kills, and then came in with an absolutely insane performance in the first map. And honestly, it's always really difficult. I personally don't like starting with Conquest because sometimes things just go that way, and it can be really hard to recover. I mean, Ice, what would you say went so well for you guys on the Conquest maps?
I mean, we played together. The first Renvar was a little tough just because Clone was no mic.
Okay.
So, yeah, he had to do some type of appointment phone call. So,
Okay.
That's got to be it. Okay.
Well, no, that was the only time that we could play. So Clone was like, I guess I'll just go no mic. So we played the first map. He came back about halfway through the first map, but that was a little tough. I think one of the things that they got unlucky on was them just falling off of the map.
I mean, particularly on the second one, there were a few occasions where crucial fights just fallen a bit. But I mean, NA overall, I think on the Conquest maps, you guys you played really well together. I don't know what your comms were like, but honestly, especially Runaway, I was following Runaway at certain times, and it seemed like you guys just converged him as a 2, as a 3, and it made it really difficult for him to do anything on NYC. Was that a specific strategy, or was it just something that happened organically?
No, I mean, it just kind of happened. We knew that we wanted to play around each other. It wasn't necessarily us just trying to gang up on Kevin. He was just there at the time.
Yeah, and then obviously moving into the Moss pick, I mean, NA, what were you guys thinking about about Moss?
Well, we knew our specs were pretty good, and I mean it's the group stage. We wanted to test out different maps, see how we look on things, and I mean we just kind of Moss is what we went with.
Yeah, and obviously you guys had a really strong performance in that as well. I mean, how did you guys feel about that one then, Kratos? Because I mean, you just about managed to unlock the Dark Troopers just when they scored their third flag, and it just seemed like they sort of rolled over you, perhaps a bit too quickly there. But
yeah, they just had a lot of pressure on us, and Clone played really well for the first flag cap, where he distracted like 2 of us for a long time, and then the rest of the team pushed in and got the flag and pulled it.
And I think the early score from Doves as well, getting the Wookiee early on, I think that really hurt as well.
Yeah, because then we couldn't really go NG versus the Wookiee, so it's just we got very unlucky that Doves was the one to score that.
Yeah, and I think if you guys had managed to get your Darkies out a bit earlier, could have changed things. I think you and Ditcham might have, just as they scored the last flag, got the Darkies out. But honestly, I'm beginning to feel, is Moss actually brown-sided now? I don't know what the chat thinks, but it certainly feels that way to me, that Brown, because I mean, just going to the last map, I mean, you guys had such a different performance going into that final map. I mean,
I think when we got to the last map, we didn't really, I think maybe we didn't feel as much pressure, so we just played and then we did better, I guess.
Yeah.
Because we knew it was just for practice at that point.
Because I mean, you already played better on the third map. I think NA, you guys still did really well to control, but Neil Before the Crown definitely had a better start to that one, and you actually had mid control for certain times in the game. I mean, Ice, you actually had a pop-off performance in that one. I mean, how did it feel from your point of view on Renvar?
To be honest, I mean, I didn't even realize I did that well. Whenever I seen the scoreboard, I was like, I got that many kills? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, it was just we were playing, and I was clicking on people. I didn't even realize how many kills I had, how many points I had. I was just trying to play the game and close it out.
I mean, it felt like you guys were playing a bit slower. I don't know if that's because you were conscious. You had quite a big ticket lead as well. I mean, towards the end, where you're starting to think we can just sort of keep our bases, not take any risk. You know, you're 2-0 up. Was that in your mind at all?
Yeah, at the end we weren't really trying to close them out. We were just making sure that we had bases so that they couldn't wide us. And then from there, we just knew that we could play out the timer.
And then you guys managed to close it out. And then Kratos, going to the last one, you say pressure was off. And Sparks was insane to get. I mean, I don't know if what the comments were like, but he gets a crazy 2K, pulls the flag, manages to score it. He had some insane defenses. I mean, Kevin was popping off as well. Seemed like he finally found his groove. I mean, did you guys just try and have a bit more fun on that one and just sort of relax a bit?
Yeah, we were just having more fun, and Sparks went sniper, and he's really good versus the Darkies, so it worked out when he got the flagpole. He didn't really like calm at all. I think he was just focused at the point. You just told him good job when he pulled the flag and got the 2K.
Casual, I like it. And then Ice, I guess you guys knew you'd won, so maybe you guys took the pressure off a little bit. I mean, you definitely seem as coordinated with the Dark Troopers on the final map.
Yeah, we were just playing kind of pubish on that last Mos Eisley.
Yeah.
We weren't really coordinated at all. We just kind of jetted in one by one. And we got killed one by one.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, there were so many like 2Ks, 3Ks from Before the Crown really managing to defend that side. I mean, any regrets, Kratos, on your pick?
I think it was a good pick. I think they just played above what we expected them to play like.
Yeah, and I also think as well, NA being the NYC team, as I alluded to earlier, you've got your star player playing full NYC. I think what we're going to find is when you guys play against some of the European teams or some of the mixed teams, you know, you're going to have Kevin on London and you're going to have your guys on NYC. So definitely it's going to be a different story moving forward, I feel. But I
think we have a better chance with those European teams, but I think we could have beat this NA team, but they just outplayed us today. But they're definitely proved themselves to be a strong team.
And I think, I think we're seeing this from every team that's played so far. Obviously, it was your first match as well. I think that's going to be taken into consideration. You know, group stages, I think everyone's leveling up, and we're going to see teams sort of start to form together as the weeks go on. Okay, so, and everyone gets into playoffs, and that's really what it's all about, isn't it? just sort of leveling up until we get to there.
Yeah, the group stage is kind of somewhere where like everybody can test lineups, test what they want to do on maps.
But I think GG to both you guys. Well done to Ice and your team. Kratos, I'm sure you guys are going to come out swinging next week. And Shamo, I don't know if you've got any questions you want to ask?
No, you already asked every question I might have asked on my side.
Well, I think we'll call it there. Well played, guys. And I'll see you in the next week's games.